Y'all, my channel is sponsored by the Orchid Supply Store. It is literally your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchid related. They have pots, they have media, they even sell orchids. Use my name, code Hillbilly, in the code section for a 12% viewers discount. They also do free shipping in the US. So go check them out, y'all. Hey y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. I am. Not really. That's really a big lie. But I want to try to push through it all. I had told you that Justin needed prayers and things, and he does. And I'm waiting to hear some news. So I am, just a little freaked out about it and upset by it. So I'm trying to really dive into plants. You know how, the best way to do it. So that is what I'm doing. But still, again, say your prayers and send all the good vibes, and anything you do, anything you think of him, whatever, just definitely do that for him right now, because he really could use it. But I am throwing myself into my orchids, which is, it's the best therapy that you can do. It really is. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this Phalaenopsis, I'm going to wait since she is in bloom or bud. But I took her out of the plastic thing so this moss could dry out. This moss is super wet. Can you see that? Super wet. So I'm trying to at least let it get to air out. So that's what I'm doing for her right at the moment. I'm not gonna fuss with pulling moss off of her or anything, because I don't wanna fuss with those. That bud right now, I want her to bloom. So I don't want to mess with that. This one, this one here is going to be a little tricky. Michael informed me that this was from Equigenera, so that says it all. Usually they do, their stuff is rootless. So yeah, I just got to do what I can do if I can do it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to place just some of that cypress mulch that I mixed up the other day. And I am going to put it in this cup. This cup here. I know I did leave the water in there, but that's okay. Mixing it with the bigger chunks, little chunks. Like Rick said, make sure you get a good mixture of everything to keep it open and airy. And I do want it to be a little wet though, because I am I'm just going to set it in on top of this. I'm not going to bury it, anything like that. But like I said, I do want it to be kind of moist so that she has, moisture around her rhizome for right now. And I do want the Dolomite lime stuff to be on the rhizome. I do want it to be capable of getting into that. So I'm going to set her in something so that she kind of sets up too, because see, she will not sit in that. Yeah, so we'll have to set her in something that will hold her up. But this will keep the moisture around her rhizome, and I'll let it dry out just like as if she was actually potted and whatnot. So this way, this should help promote her roots is what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm going to do for her right now. So, I'm going to get a white pot. I'll be right back in a second if I can get this to let go. Alright, I'm going to get one of these white masks like this, and I'm going to set her down in there. And that way, you see, she'll be held up by this. Plus, that will help keep humidity in around her. So that's what I'm going to do for her right now. That is as far as it's going to go with her. Because, yeah, I want to keep the humidity around the roots and that kind of thing. So that's what's going to go down for her. Now, this beautiful pink jaguar. I want to show you. You remember them wrinkles in that new growth? Look at that. That's what CalMag and Sea Kelp do. That is straight up in great shape now. So, she really took in her nourishments, which is perfect. Perfect, perfect, amazing. It's what I wanted. And we are going to go ahead and pot her in this pot that Yoshi sent. I don't usually do the square pots. I usually do the round ones, but for right now it don't matter. She'll take off and she'll grow super speedy fast in this pot. So, again, I'm using this new mulch. And I'm mixing the amounts, keeping it airy. Oh my goodness, you guys. My fingernails broke, so that one's down to the quick, and everything, like this Dolomite Lime is burning it. And anything, like I'm making fertilizer, that was burning it. It's like, youch. So anything and everything I get on that finger now is going to burn, and it's going to hurt. So there we go. That one is potted up, and I'm going to put her right back in the water because I do want to get the, I want to get the media wet on her. So now, also, while I'm out here potting, me and Rick talked about the Epidendrum magnoliae, the Epichnopsium, the green fly orchid. And I told him I had some that was in a moss. I have two that's mounted, but this one's in a moss. I'm going to, and it's got gnats after it, of course. I'm going to take this one out of the moss, and I'm going to pot her in this cypress. Because I was reading, and this is where, you know, research and everything comes in real handy. You see this nice new growth on this one? This is where research comes in so handy for stuff, because I researched that these guys grow, look at all the gnats. This is why I'm so glad I'm using the mosquito dunks to get rid of these gnats. I read that these guys like to be on cypress. They grow on cypress. This one is gone, I believe. Yeah. This one's no longer here. So yeah, with them liking to be on cypress, and this one, because it is putting out that new growth, has a nice brand new root there. Beautiful. Yeah, because they like to be on cypress, I thought, well, why not pot it in the cypress mulch? So perfect, 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 perfect. This one has some amazing roots. This one's doing really well in the moss, actually. So, but it should continue doing just as good in the, if not better, in the cypress is what I'm hoping. So I want to see, it's just an experiment to see. Plus this won't have the algae then that the moss does. So that's going to be a plus. But yes, yes, yes. I want to give this a whirl and put these in cypress and get rid of these gnats. So while we got the moss, or while we got the cypress out, that's why I wanted to go ahead and pot this one up too while we are at it. I'm going to put them in the same cup, so it's going to be right back in the same same cup, just different medium. And hopefully this will prove to be, this will prove that these guys really like growing on cypress. It's always really hard to, I know you guys can't really see, so I'll put you downwards facing that a little bit. It's always hard to see planting multiple little pieces in a pot like that. It can be difficult. So again, I'm going to try to keep it airy and keep it a mixture. And I'm racing against the clock since it's winter time now. The lights are set to go out early. So, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry. So yeah, hopefully, cross your fingers that I'm not making a mistake by putting this in there, in this stuff. Because it said that they like cypress, oak. So it definitely helps to research what your plants like. And this one being a species, it's real important to know where they like to grow and what they like to grow on. So it's definitely a good thing to read up on stuff like that. I like doing it. I'm not by far an expert in anything, but I like to research stuff and check things out and see, you know, researching is really fun and knowledgeable. You learn a lot. I real quickly learned a lot about this plant, even though I've been growing it for a few years, you know, so right away I learned some stuff that may help this plant grow better for me. And that's what I want. Sometimes species need a certain, you know, certain something, and sometimes if you don't give it to them, then they don't grow as well as they could. And that's what I felt was going on with this green fly. I felt it was growing okay, but I feel that it could do better. Does that make sense? So hopefully I am right. So I think that's pretty good. And we will just going to pour the water that's in there on it and try to catch it back. Let it drain through. But that is a few little repottings there I wanted to get done before the lights go out on me. So that, my friends, is it for this little repotting. Repotting the Orchids by the Lake stuff, and like I said, this Epi Magnolia, I wanted to get it in a better setup, so I think it is now. So that will do it. So with that said, well, actually, wait a minute, my schmeal. If you could give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. If you could share it, that would be awesome. If you could give me a super thanks, that would be terrific. And with that said, I do appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.